There are some things in this world that go way beyond human understanding. Things that cannot be explained, things that most people don't want to know about. That is where we come.
Do you know what the most frightening thing in the world is? It's fear.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
Whatever you do, don't fall asleep.
I'm afraid!
Don't be afraid!
No. Be afraid. Be very afraid.
What an excellent day for an exorcism.
It's all true. The boogeyman is real. And you found him.
When there's no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth.
I see dead people.
Listen to them. Children of the night. What music they make.
They're here.
And welcome back to Ghost
Frickin'
Talking.
That's right, Ghost Frickin' Talking, your paranormal podcast that is like none other out there.
No, we are not like others.
We are very one of a kind.
Very different from other people.
We are like the redheaded stepchildren of the paranormal podcast people. Because like I said, I've been listening to other podcasts and it's like, and tonight on this podcast, we're talking about
No,
Bigfoot.
we are vibrant.
Yes, we are vibrant. We like to keep it, getting going here. Like it's like a fucking party up in
You
here.
can call you can call us cayenne pepper because we add the spice.
Jesus Christ, dude.
That was good. That was me.
Wow. Okay, so yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we are the
I practice this in the mirror.
We are the cayenne pepper of the paranormal world.
Heck yeah.
Add in that spice.
Yeah, baby.
We are the Spice Girls.
I am your humble host. My name is Nick.
I am the one, the only, the myth, the legend, Trenton.
And I am Newsroom Nessie.
Newsroom Nessie coming to you from the Spread Shop Newsroom. Unofficially, official? Yeah. Sponsored by Spread Shop?
Unofficially.
And if you guys wonder what Spread Shop is our merch shop. And as you guys can see, I am the one wearing the merch tonight.
Because, I need new merch.
So if you guys are watching on YouTube, you guys can see the merch. And I'm going to hold up this awesome coffee cup. You guys can get one of these too. Still petitioning for thongs to be brought back. and then when they do, I will model them for you guys on my TikTok.
Nice.
Oh my god. So anyways, what are we talking about today?
Oh man, we're not done. If you guys want to see our beautiful faces, make sure to check us out on YouTube.
And click that notification button so you get notified when we push out a new podcast.
Yes, and also wherever you download your podcast, whether it's iTunes, Spotify,
Stitcher Radio, Podbean,
iHeartRadio, and everything in between. And we are also found on Facebook,
Instagram,
and
TikTok.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. TikTok, not stopping it. So
he even bought a whole ring light and everything.
He's up in his TikTok game.
You know what? I'm gonna bring it. If I'm gonna do it,
do it right,
I
baby.
do it right, baby. So you guys can stay tuned for some fun TikToks as well. But tonight we are continuing our 31 days
of Halloween.
We are turning the page on the last week of Halloween month.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Isn't it crazy how we've flown through? Because we went through like the first 5 episodes and we're like, fuck, this is gonna be a long ass month, right?
No, it's really not.
But we are turning the page onto the last week because I believe this one is going to be the Saturday. No, yeah, this is the Saturday show.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Halloween is a week away.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to follow up, make sure to go back and listen to all of our 31 days of Halloween so far.
It's pretty cool, not gonna lie.
Yes. There's a couple of stumblers along the way, but otherwise they've been pretty.
It's pretty good.
We've had some fun along the way. Basically, what we're doing is we're picking a monster a day or a subject, and just kind of giving us a little snippet. Because usually our podcasts run between an hour and a half. But these are like 20 minutes, 30-minute snippets. I think we went like 50 minutes the other night on one just because we kept going.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like that. It's just giving you a little taste each day of something spooky and unexplained. And today, we're going to jump into something more out of the paranormal world, but it's still unexplained.
Yep.
We're talking, wait for it, aliens.
Whoa. Kaboom, mind blown.
Aliens, ladies and gentlemen. We dabble in aliens, it seems like, constantly on
They
here.
come up a lot. They have their hands in a lot of things.
Yeah, because a lot of people want to explain, Bigfoot being an alien. We just talked on the last episode about how black-eyed children could be, alien hybrids.
Could be.
Everything could be aliens. We could be aliens. The cats could be aliens, dogs,
Yeah.
trees,
There could
bugs.
be aliens just, amongst us doing their thing, and we have no freaking clue because we think they're our hillbilly neighbor next door.
Just like in the movie Men in Black.
Yeah, exactly.
All of a sudden, your neighbor's chest opens up and it's like a big old gooey monster coming
Or,
out.
Edgar comes over asking for sugar water.
Sugar in the water. Edgar, your face is falling off. But aliens are in every kind of popular culture.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
They're everywhere.
Since the beginning of time.
Yeah, I believe like our first 3 or 4 episodes doing this podcast, we talked about aliens because that was the raid of Area 51.
Oh yeah, very popular,
which ended up being a big total flop.
Well, yeah, I figured that was gonna happen.
Nobody was gonna raid Area 51 and get a bullet in their ass. And the thing is, I fucking made a shirt design. And you can still get it. If you guys survived Area 51, we have a I Survived Area 51 t-shirt in our
Nice.
Spreadshop shop.
Yeah.
Not one damn shirt got sold.
No, nobody
So no one survived.
So obviously no one survived Area 51. But what are your guys' thoughts on aliens?
Yes.
Yes?
Just yes. There's so much that we haven't discovered out there, and yeah. It's really hard to explain, but yeah.
All right, well, your thoughts on aliens?
Yeah, I definitely think there's intelligent life out there. I mean, the universe is so huge. It's stupid to think that we'd be the only intelligent life in the whole frickin' universe.
All right.
Or any life in the universe, to be exact with.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it could be, like single-celled life, to aliens. I mean, who knows? But, yeah, I don't know. It's interesting to think about. But, yeah, when I was younger, I was, actually scared of getting abducted by aliens. It was a legitimate fear of mine.
All right, so Freddy Krueger and aliens.
Yes.
Those were your fears as a child.
Yes.
Damn.
No, see, I never had the fear. I always thought we are aliens. My thought on this was, yes, we are aliens, but we have evolved on this. You know how Superman came down, he doesn't know he's an alien, and he just basically adapts to this new life that he lives. That's exactly how we are. We were brought here many hundreds and hundreds of years ago, probably thousands of years ago, and we just have adapted to knowing that we are not aliens.
Yeah.
And we just came to live on this earth because it's sustainable and
Yeah. One of my favorite theories is that we are living in an ant colony.
Totally. I've thought that too.
And the sun up in the air is nothing but a giant
big light bulb. Yep.
Keeping us sustained,
Yep.
and just aliens are kind of walking around us
Like a little experiment. Just like when you'd put bugs in a Cool Whip container and punch holes on the lid, when you were a kid. Throw some grass in there, you're good to go. I always thought we've been some big science experiment to
that'd be sick.
The bigger creatures, above us.
And a lot of people are saying, you can't see the spaceships, but they're actually there, and they're just kind of keeping tabs on us. That's why, there's been some videos where, and I get it, we are living in an age where everything can be FX'd, you know.
Right, yeah.
And where it's like you see this bird flying, and all of a sudden it just explodes. Like it's hitting something in the middle of the air.
Gotcha.
So like it's running into like one of these cloaked
like invisibility something or another, like spaceships. A force field or something, or even exactly. That. Who knows?
And that the crash in Roswell was because one of these spaceships malfunctioned and crashed. So that crashed in Roswell. And that sparked the whole why we have Area 51 is because we're
Roswell.
We're taking all of the stuff from Roswell and kind of made a base out in that area to keep tabs on aliens and our captors, I guess you would call them.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
It's really weird, that we've touched on this before. Why do they usually go and capture? Because they're not like coming and capturing us right here in, right outside Chicago.
Yeah.
They're going to remote farmlands and, taking either cattle or redneck hillbillies and testing on them.
Because if you do it in first of all, you can't maneuver in the city or anything like that with the spaceship and everything like that. But like out here, but there's too many eyes out here because it's a pretty big towns and stuff like that. It's just less eyes, I should say.
Yeah.
Less witnesses.
Yeah, but I feel bad as a human being that I am being subjected, because they're cataloging human beings up there, right?
Okay.
And they're going to different planets, right? And they're cataloging, how smart these creatures are of each different planet, and they're getting our inbred hillbillies, redneck people, and they're like, man, people on E-Arth is
E-Arth.
These guys are stupid.
These people are stupid. They have sex with their own, offsprings and stuff like that, and inbreeding.
I would like to think that aliens would be a little more intelligent than to make those kind of judgments about the human race off the bat. I'd like to hope, anyways.
So you don't see them abducting all these smart people. They're not going to get like.
But do we people? I don't think people are really quick to come out and be like, hey, I was abducted by aliens. For one, they're probably, fearing for their life. And for two, they're going to look like they're fucking crazy as hell to most people.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of people probably won't admit it.
Yeah.
So you never know.
One of the things that, growing up and still even as an adult, like there's sometimes I'll go to bed and then all of a sudden, it's morning. Right? And I feel like I didn't get any sleep that night at all.
Yeah.
And it seems like everything just seems weird. Like
it's fake.
Yeah.
It's not real. It's all staged. Not staged, maybe, but I understand what you mean, yeah.
Like maybe that night I was abducted and tested on.
And they did the little light thing so you forget.
Yeah. Well, that too, yeah. and it's just like, and it's really weird because, I'll say something, I'll get up with the kids, I'm like, oh, man, last night it felt like I just fell asleep and, it just feels weird this morning. And they'll be like, yeah, it does feel weird. So it's like, did something happen in the house? Like, did they come here and, push the pause button on everything and just kind of did their thing? And it's really weird. It's hard to explain these kind of situations. But you just never fucking know.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's so vast on all the kind of stuff that can happen with fucking alien stuff.
Yeah. It's a lot of possibilities.
Because there's different aliens. There's they call them grays.
Right. There's different classes of aliens, I guess, or
you
species.
Got the reptilians. You got the grays and everything like that. And there's this place out in Ghost Adventures went there, It's this ranch. And this guy said that he has actually decapitated an alien with his
Katana.
his katana ninja sword.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So where's this alien?
He said the body disappeared.
Oh, convenient.
Like it dissipated, like gone. Like he decapitated it, but the head stayed, but the body disappeared. Like,
Okay, makes sense.
so he ended up. He said he packaged up the head and sent it off to like a science lab, and all of a sudden, the science lab
Lost it.
or something like that.
Of course.
I don't know. Exactly. So evidently, these aliens can be decapitated with a ninja sword.
Wow.
so they're living.
So
and
they
breathing.
can't like regrow their head back.
No. So
Maybe
It's kind of disappointing.
Maybe
you
that's
know?
why the body dissipated. They just regrew a head and just walked away.
well, the body disappears, but their head grows the body
head's-
down, right?
Well, yeah.
Well, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe they just split into two.
Or yeah, they just clone themselves and now there's two of them. That's how they reproduce.
Yeah.
They're asexual.
Yeah, there you go.
Probably.
But we're going to. I was going to go into the abduction story of Benny and Barney Hill.
Oh my goodness, the cat is.
Cat just.
I thought the cat was gonna knock over the little tree thing over there.
Oh, this cat is looking like he wants to jump on stuff over there. Don't do it, cat. Don't do it.
Yeah, there's some shelves over there. If the cat jumps on, it's gonna be a
it's
big
gonna,
mess.
It's gonna be a huge mess. But I was gonna go on the abduction story, but I seen that a few other podcasts kind of covered it in the last couple of days, so I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna throw it back to something I kind of dabbled in the other night when we were talking about Mothman and the whole hair incident. So we're gonna talk about that UFO incident here right after this break.
Because Etsy partner shop Mr. Hinkle Draws, right?
Yep.
Etsy partner. Yeah, there we go. He's got 10 cool stickers that you can collect. Collect them all. They're like cool trading cards.
Yes, trade them with your friends.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
He's got Bride of Frankenstein, Frankenstein's monster, Freddy, Jason, Ghostface, and more. I do good?
Yes.
I do good.
Yes, you did good this time.
Thank you.
All right, guys, so check out this awesome commercial I put together for Mr. Hinkle Jaws.
I'm getting ready to watch a video.
Really? What?
Oh, just some scary movie.
You like scary movies?
Uh-huh.
I want to play a game. So you are afraid of something after all, huh?
What an excellent day for an exorcism.
It's alive! It's alive! It's alive! It's alive! It's alive!
What's the problem? Come on, I'll take you home.
Get your limited edition Halloween sticker series at Etsy.com. Shop Mr. Hinkle Draws. 10 designs to choose from Jason, Freddy, Ghostface, Carrie, Thriller Michael Jackson, Frankenstein's Monster and the Bride of Frankenstein, Billy the Puppet, Pennywise the Clown, and Reagan from The Exorcist. Alright guys, so make sure to go out and get your awesome Mr. Hinkle Jaws sticker at Etsy. Shop Mr. Hinkle Jaws. Make sure to collect the whole series and trade them with your friends and tell them that Ghost Frickin' Talkin' sent you.
And Ghost Frickin' Talkin' loves you.
We love ya. We love ya, suit. Alright guys, so we are going to dive into the most famous Illinois alien story here.
Okay.
And because we were talking with Mothman the other night, why haven't the FAA said anything out there about catching Mothman on one of the radars? Or
Right.
something?
Yeah, I wondered that. Yeah.
And most likely it's because they got their asses in their hands slapped because of this letting the story leak about aliens, like a a UFO sighting over O'Hare.
Okay.
All right, so it says here, O'Hare UFO sightings in 2006 is one of the most famous reported UFO sightings ever. The city of Chicago isn't known as a hotbed of UFO activity, but O'Hare Airport is the home of one of the most publicized sightings in the last decade. A flying saucer-like object was spotted over Concourse C of the United Terminal in November 2006 by pilots, airline management, and mechanics. The incident, reported by a Chicago Tribune columnist a few weeks later, noted the object was first seen by a United ramp worker around 4:30 p.m. After that, a variety of witnesses said the object was dark gray and 6 to 24 feet in diameter. Some said it appeared as a spinning frisbee, while others said it wasn't rotating at all. All agreed the object was silent and appeared just below 1,900-foot cloud deck until shooting off into the clouds and leaving a circular hole shape in the clouds. But I know what I saw, and what I saw a lot of other people saw. And it clearly and defiantly was not an Earth aircraft, one mechanic told reporter John Heikelvik. A manager on Concourse B ran outside his office after hearing the report of the sighting on an internal airline radio frequency. I knew no one would make a false call like that, but if somebody was bouncing a weather balloon or something else over O'Hare, we had to stop it because it was a very close proximity to our flight operations. The story was eventually picked up by many major media outlets and caused people to reconsider the idea of UFOs. The FAA and the airline refused to investigate the incident.
Of course.
Yeah. So they're like, I didn't see nothing.
Yeah, because they don't want to give up their evidence and their proof of something being there.
The FAA dismissed the incident as a weather phenomena.
Oh, gee. And all you people are crazy.
Yeah, everybody that's seen this this item is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So there is your why we do not have FAA anything on Mothman.
Yeah.
They don't want to disclose this stuff.
Yeah, no, I get it. You know, they're a government agency. They don't share anything.
Here it says an astronomer Adler Planetarium agreed, saying the weather conditions at O'Hare that day were right for a hole punch cloud. Whatever a fucking hole punch cloud is.
I've heard of them before because I've, come across stories about UFOs with and then the, punching the holes in the clouds. And it's just basically like if someone just punched a hole in the cloud with like a paper punch, like it's just a circular hole in the middle of a cloud and it doesn't look natural.
Really?
It looks like something was in the way and pushed it out of the way. But they're saying it's a weather phenomenon?
Yeah, it's the guy goes on and explains it. He goes, it's something that occurs when a propeller or jet airplane passes through when you have a uniform cloud cover and the temperature is right near the freezing point. They make liquid water droplets freeze and hazy discs or ice crystals descends from a hole, and it looks like a perfect hole punched out in the cloud. Science.
Yeah.
But the Center for UFO Studies, the possible alien craft that appeared in the center's own proverbial backyard remains a mystery worth exploring. It's an unknown object over O'Hare, and it's seen by official personnel. And does United and the FAA take it seriously? Of course not. They have zero interest because UFOs can't exist. But how can you not worry about something hovering over an airport after 9/11? It doesn't make sense, says the...
Yeah, no, that's very true.
Yeah. Journalist Leslie Kean also wrote about it in her book UFOs. General pilots and government officials go on the record and talked about it on the Colbert Report. This thing was hovering over Chicago O'Hare Airport at rush hour, Keenan said. Lots of people saw it. The U.S. government never said a word.
Of course not.
So,
because if they admit to it, then there's going to be, mass panic from everyone in like the freaking world, And then because if you think about it, that's going to put in question all the religions, and you're going to have a whole upheaval of humans. Think about it.
Yeah. And a lot of people say that like the president and everybody knows, and it's called disclosure,
Yeah.
or something like that, and that they are not disclosing this stuff out to the John Q public because they don't want people freaking the fuck out.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, what kind of mass hysteria is it going to be when people, you know, when the government's like, yeah, there's fucking aliens.
Right. I mean, look at COVID and the fucking toilet paper shit that went on. I mean,
Right?
it was a fucking,
Yeah.
virus. Tell people aliens are real, like, shit's
Yeah.
gonna go off.
Yeah, you know, people are going to take up arms and
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be, yeah.
they're going to be shooting everything
Complete
that's not
chaos.
explained.
Complete
and,
chaos.
So if there are aliens and the government's well aware of it, which obviously they are.
Yeah, I'm
In the end, is it right for them to
decide what we should know or not.
Yeah.
No.
No?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I mean, I get why. I mean, I get it, but it's also, who are they to tell me what I can and can't know?
Yeah.
What makes them so special? I mean, honestly, I mean, they're no better than you or me.
Yeah, but
Well, it's
you know,
because I can see where they're coming from. It's because they don't want mass panic. And if mass panic goes, it goes, and the world turned to major crap, and then probably see a mass murdering of people because people are stupid and take this chance of murdering people because they think they are aliens.
Oh, no,
And,
I get it.
Like,
I totally
I don't.
get it.
I mean, like, yes, I would like to know that. Oh, if there is or isn't aliens, but at the same time, it's good to know. Well, it's good not to know some things like that.
So my question, do you think that the federal government has made contact with these aliens?
Yes.
And you think so?
Mhm.
And,
I think so.
And that they're in agreement somewhere along the line? Like,
Yep.
we won't tell people that you're real as long as you don't come down here.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I mean, everything's a possibility, but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at all if there's some crazy science lab somewhere, where they're all just intermingling.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, in the past, 150 years, if you think about all the technology and all the, stuff like that, like, it's advanced so much
Right.
compared to the 200 years prior to that.
Yeah.
Where does all this come from?
We have right here in my hand computers.
Yeah, exactly.
Cell technology.
I mean, and just crazy technology we aren't even privy to,
Right.
just with, military and all that and stuff that they're not even probably privy to.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, it's just, I don't know.
Yeah,
It has to come from somewhere.
Yeah, it's really weird. But how I'm gonna throw it back to not knowing or not being let known. Obviously, these things aren't coming here to take over the world, so there's nothing for you to really worry about, right?
I don't know. Is there?
Maybe we took down the ones that did try.
Or maybe are the aliens in control? Like we talked
could
about
be,
in
yeah.
the beginning.
Yeah.
Aliens are in control.
It could be. They could just be their little, they're like the puppet masters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it's creepy to think about.
Yeah.
It is.
You can dive into a lot of different holes with this.
Oh, yeah, you could go a million different directions with it.
Because then you question your own existence. Yeah.
Well, that too, and like I said earlier, if they say that aliens exist, then think about like, all the religions. Like, then all of a sudden, what they believe in is null and void.
Yeah.
Then
God,
what?
God
how
wasn't
many?
it. God didn't do it.
Exactly. You know how many people find comfort in God?
Yeah.
Like,
it was
it's just-
Hubert up there in the sky.
Right. Yeah.
Put us put us down here on Earth. Planted the human seeds on
Yeah.
this little planet.
Yeah.
And watched as its little sea monkey tank.
Pretty
grew.
much. Pretty much. And then it went out of control, and now there's a pandemic and
Yeah, right. It's like, did the aliens introduce
population control?
Yep,
I don't
yep,
know.
Yep, exactly. I've got too many ants in my ant colony now. I gotta drop something in here so that a bunch of them eat it, so they die out.
Yeah, I mean, didn't you ever kill ants with like magnifying glasses? When you were a kid. Yeah,
exactly.
Pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, it's creepy. So, have you guys ever had an alien abduction? Have you guys known of anyone that's been abducted? Have you been anally probed by aliens?
Yeah, please specify by aliens.
Send your stories to ghostft@yahoo.com.
Where is that?
Ghostft@yahoo.com.
That's right, ghostft@yahoo.com. Make sure to write in all your paranormal experiences, even if they aren't anal probing aliens. We will read them here on our actual weekly podcast. All right, guys, so that's aliens. It's a lot to think about.
It is.
There's a ton. There's a shit ton of stuff that you could go and look up with aliens.
Well, yeah. I mean, you have the aliens, UFOs, and then you can go abductions, and then you can think of, we didn't even touch on the USOs. The underwater
stuff,
submersibles, and their whole civilization underwater.
Because if you're gonna hide out, what's the best place to hide is underneath these oceans.
In plain sight, basically.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And there's so much water. It'd be super easy to do.
Creepy. So stay tuned for we'll cover that somewhere along the line. Make sure to subscribe here on YouTube.
Click the notification bell so you get notified when we push out a new video.
Also, make sure to check us out on Facebook, Instagram. And the TikTok. Yeah. Get your thongs out and shake your booties on TikTok, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for that. We'll make him go out there and
oh, heck no.
No?
No, I'm not shaking my butt for TikTok.
All right, so we're going to leave that up to the newsroom, Nessie. All right, so... Hey, I'm a pretty good cameraman. Shut up. All right, guys. Also, make sure to go and check out our Etsy partner, Etsy shop, Mr. Hinklejaws, for those awesome Halloween stickers. And if you guys are downloading this podcast where you guys can leave a review, make sure to leave some reviews out there so other people can find this awesome podcast. Our numbers are still up there, so I know you guys are listening.
Yeah.
But you guys aren't writing in.
I know.
Very, very interesting. It's very weird. It's very weird. Maybe it's the government listening.
Yeah.
And they're just not writing in because they're not allowed to write in.
Yeah.
The government has a lot more.
The emails just go off into some void.
Yeah, right? It's like, it just gets intercepted.
Yep.
So we can't let them actually get actual fucking emails in. All right, so make sure to go out and do that awesome stuff as well. All right, guys. I am your humble host. My name is Nick.
I am Trent.
And I am Newsroom Nessie.
And as always,
everyone has a story to tell.
Everyone does have a story to tell, and
stay spooky.
Stay spooky. All right, guys. Beam me up, Scotty.
Bye.
Bye.